He's the voice of certainly Florida, certainly Miami, and a friend of the show, and I have great respect for him. And we wanted to start our Super Bowl coverage with this, and we wanted to start with Mr. Miami, Dan Le Batard, who joins us now. Thought it would be under different circumstances today, but Dan, kind enough to join us. He has his show that comes up 10 to 1 on the Mothership. So it's great to see you. Putting on his headset. True radio guy. Good to see you, bud.
Yeah, I wish everyone was a little happier. I see that everybody, this is not what I was expecting to start Super Bowl week off in Miami. Everyone's walking around a little shell-shocked.
And you were with the Miami Herald, I think you started in 1990, and 2016 is when you stopped. So we cover careers. You know, that we're fortunate. We've been there wire to wire with people. And if I said Kobe Bryant, the word that stood out to me was curiosity, because I saw him more as a person, not just a basketball player. If I said one word, is there one?
Competitionaholic.
Yeah.
Like that guy was a cartoon manifestation of will, rivaled only by Michael Jordan in terms of wanting. There are plenty of people who want, but yeah, he was curious that way because of how he craved. He craved desperately.
Can you remember anything like this that we've covered sports-wise?
Not in my lifetime. Like that, yesterday felt different than just about any day I've seen in sports, where I feel like we all had a very similar reaction. It's disbelief, it's don't be true, it's checking to make sure it's true, and then, you know, the sudden arrival of grief, and then you see the mourning spread. And it had to be a little bit like, you know, echoing beyond sports the way John Lennon's death echoed beyond music. It had to, because you just had this mass grieving, and I think we had the same kinds of thoughts, right? Like, beyond just the horror of the tragedy, what an awful day for Vanessa Bryant, his wife, to experience the loss of her husband and the worst pain a human can feel, the loss of a child, and the helplessness Kobe Bryant had to feel in whatever were the last seconds of his life, not able to protect his daughter from that. It's just mortality from someone we think of as kind of immortal.
And I thought of Len Bias, but Len Bias was just starting his career, and that was self-inflicted. But I remember being in Brooklyn, New York at a hardware store, and I heard the news that Len Bias had died. And I go, Len Bias doesn't die. Certainly not at that age.
Yeah, they're supposed to be bigger, stronger, faster, bulletproof. They're not as human as the rest of us. Life isn't as frail for them.
Yeah, and that's why when I said there's no way to start a show, there's no way to do a show. Like, I think you just kind of jump in and you go, we go where it takes us to go, or where it wants to go. And even the guests that we have on. I don't know if Jerry West is going to be capable of doing an interview today.
I saw him on TV, and he looked like he had just simply been crying a lot.
And then Reggie Miller, he said, look, we battled, but I'm on the show on Monday, and he normally is on Tuesday. And I said, we'll make way for you. And, you know, I think you get to this point, like, how long do you grieve? And then when do you tell stories? How do you celebrate somebody like this? Because there is a celebration to it. That's why it hurts so bad.
Yeah, but one of the reasons that it's jarring is because of how, at the very top end, champion of champions, the way they go through retirement is we watch them make that slow walk to the Hall of Fame so we could celebrate and romance all the memories all over again. We're supposed to get that aging process. And we saw this guy, we saw it physically happen. All of us watched him go from young to old, from a teenager to a legend. We watched that evolution. We aged with him. You're supposed to get to keep cheering that as it goes. You're not supposed to have that taken away at 41, you know, raising two young daughters.
And then watching the golf yesterday, and Tiger gets the news as he leaves 18 and he's going into the scorer's tent, and his caddy, Joe LaCava, said, hey, I just want to let you know, because you're going to meet with the media, Kobe passed away. And he goes, excuse me?
Yeah, it was all of us. It was all of us, right? It was all of us. Like, that can't be right. That can't be right.
How does this affect, let's say, your show today?
I mean, we're just going to stumble around and fail and you know, just try.
And as far as this coverage of, does your show, would it have changed any by the Super Bowl being here in Miami?
I mean, no, we were going to have,
From,
I'm a court jester. We spoof sports radio.
Yeah.
Like, it's supposed to be a party. It's supposed to be fun. We are uniquely ill-equipped to handle this particular mood.
Yeah, join the club, because we went to dinner last night, and I didn't want to go, got in the car this morning, and I said, I don't want to do this today.
I'm surprised those guys played yesterday. Mike Breen was saying, I don't want to broadcast. Like, everybody, I don't know what it was like for Roberto Clemente to pass. I know that in my lifetime, the seismic one was Ali dying, bigger than all the rest, but that just happened so gradually. It was not unexpected. It's not what yesterday was, where all over sports and beyond, everyone is reacting the way Tiger Woods is. What do you mean?
At least we had a build-up to Muhammad Ali, even Walter Payton a little bit. But when that happens, there's still that element of shock that goes along with it. It's like when your parents, both of my parents passed away. You know that it's going to happen, but then there's still that day when you walk in and then they're not there anymore.
But he's supposed to be forever young, right?
Yes.
He's a symbol for life.
Yeah.
Like, he's a symbol for living the conquering of bigger, stronger, faster. And we saw all of it with him. Like, you think about what happened with him and that sexual assault settlement and everything that happened in Colorado, and how the marriage ended up staying together when we thought the family was falling apart right in front of us. And for him in his 40s to have been, at least on the outside from afar, what seemed like the portrait of a family man, you see what happened. And how could your heart not go out to the families of everyone on that helicopter? How could your heart not go out to Vanessa Bryant experiencing what she is today?
He's Dan Le Batard, of course, his show on ESPN 10 to 1 with Stu Gatz joining us here. Peter King will join us a little bit later on. Reggie Miller, Jerry West will stop by. Michael Irvin will join us. I did reach out to you a couple of weeks ago. I don't know if you knew what I was doing when I asked you, when I said, I want to have our street artist, RC, give us 5 portraits of Miami legends, icons when it came to sports. And if you look to your left, that's one of them with Michael Irvin and the U, and that's done by spray paint with our street artist. And Mike doesn't know that we did it, but we have other ones each day that we're going to unveil. And that's why I was saying, give me 5, and then you're goofing around saying, throwing in Stu Gatz as one of the 5. And I go, no, I need 5 here.
Right.
And so you gave me a few more than that.
Who did you end up selecting?
Well, it's called a tease.
I'm sorry.
A big reveal.
I ruined it. I thought, given the picture there, all right, we've revealed one.
Yeah, that's today.
All right.
Yeah, and then there'll be another one tomorrow, and then one after that.
5 days in the week.
And then Tyler Hero will be on Friday as one of the iconic.
Because we ran out. We ran out of Miami guys after 4.
You had 4, and I go, I don't know who else you have here.
Yeah.
If you're surveying here, the guys who look like they're dressed for Miami, is there anybody?
Good Lord, they're a failure.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
The 4 of them.
Okay.
What is the matter with them?
I know.
I wouldn't take them outside anywhere here dressed like that.
Do you realize that these guys, they started working out because, okay, no. They started working out a week ago to get ready for South Beach. I said, it doesn't work that way, guys. So that's what I'm stuck with here. I mean, I at least threw a little, color in with my South Beach. And you got any Miami tips here for the guys?
I mean, you guys are going to have some difficulties moving around here shortly. This is a very small piece of land, and they're dumping a whole lot of people on it. So I would choose the places that you want to go now that are closer to your hotel, because you're not going to want to be going on and off this beach.
And then you got married, and I got an opportunity to go to your wedding. And I said I would go as long as I was the biggest celebrity there.
Yeah, you upstaged the bride.
And then I realized I thought I was in the clear. I thought I was doing pretty well. I'm surveying the, Mina Kimes and Sarah Spain, and, there's some, obviously talented journalists there. And I'll be damned if Pat Riley doesn't walk in. I'll go, damn it, not the biggest name at the Le Batard wedding.
Yes, but you were the best silver fox, Dan.
You think so?
You were.
Well,
yes.
That's Riley.
You kicked his ass.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I looked at him and I said,
amazing.
Did you get my wedding gift?
Oh, my God. Hold on a second, Dan. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. I have failed. Here's the thing. Here's the true story. We gave to we had people giving to charities, and I'm a little disorganized.
Yeah, I asked you about donating.
Right, but so we don't know.
To the zoo.
We don't know exactly who gave what to where, and so I'm ashamed to say we have not sent out the thank yous yet.
Well, did you get my gift?
Yes, I got your gift, but you're going to ask me to remember it now, and I'm going to be ashamed.
Oh, no, there.
Valerie, what did Dan Patrick get us?
There is.
What did he get us? You don't know either? Oh, my God.
Wait, I sent you a Dan Patrick Show calendar.
Wait a minute. I got that. I thought that was because, wait a minute.
Wait, that's a wedding gift.
No, I thought that was because I'm a guest on your show. It was a piece of crystal.
No.
You gave a frame.
I got the picture frame. That's the wedding picture. If you wanted to get a picture of me in there,
right.
Or
a picture, let's do that. You and me together.
In that picture is fine.
I'll wear Valerie's wedding dress.
Okay. What are you, Rodman here? Okay. But yeah, I sent you an autograph calendar.
Thank you, Dan. I appreciate it.
I sent you a couple of shirts and a couple of hats.
You sent me a couple of crappy hats. Yes.
Coming from a guy who wears crappy hats every day.
I know. Who's more?
I know.
Who's more of an authority on crappy hats than me?
That's why I got you a crappy hat. I would have gotten you a nice one. And then you got the beautiful picture frame.
It was a beautiful picture frame.
Yeah, but you didn't remember. Did
you?
No,
I did remember. I'm sorry. I thought it was just for being a guest on the show. I thought, look, you run a big-time outfit here. You're overlooking the water here, and despite my green room experience that was between 3 ferns, everything around here is lavish. And so I thought you were just sending me, for being a guest on your show, some crystal. I didn't know. I did get it, by the way, 2 months after the wedding.
Well, no, there's a year's period there, I think.
But you understand my confusion?
Do you understand when you sent out the thank you? I don't know. I was honored to go. I was honored to be there.
Thank you for being there.
What do you think you'll be doing in 30 years from now?
Oh, good God. How
about 5 years from now?
I'm just creative stuff somewhere. Something.
I don't want to get you in trouble with ESPN.
No, just creative stuff. Just I'm going to be. I probably am not going to be working as hard as the Daily Diarrhea we're producing today.
As hard as your brother. Is that the show's name? Daily Diarrhea?
It should be, right? Yeah. All our shows.
Dan's Daily Diarrhea.
The entire career is stacked atop a mountain of it.
Yeah, but your brother works really hard.
Yes, my brother's very good. LeboArt.com.
Yes, get your plug in. And if you retire, what's Stu Gatz do?
Well, he finds someone else to latch on to. Didn't you? You felt it at the wedding, didn't you? Like he drove you home and everything,
Stu Gatz drove me home.
I'm William H. Macy's character in Boogie Nights, where I show up every day and on the driveway he's flirting with someone else.
And I sent a text to him the next day. I go, hey, I got home. Don't worry about me. Stu Gatz drove me home, but why are my pants on backwards? And he goes, what? I said, yeah, Stu Gatz drove me home in his BMW, and it was great. I had a great time. Thank you for stopping by.
Yes, sir.
And I'm glad you enjoyed that wedding gift. That was really special.
I'm going to send them some clothes, all right? I need some sizes here. I need some sizes.
Okay.
I'm going to send them some clothes. I want to see them. I want to see them dressed a little bit differently tomorrow.
All right. Thank you for coming by.
Thank you for having me.
Go entertain a nation. He's Dan Batard, everybody.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune into Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV. Stream for free on BR Live or download the Dan Patrick Show app.